Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. We have Fernando here with us this afternoon, and Fernando drove 6.5 hours up here from Mercedes, Texas, which is down in South Texas. And he's been watching us on YouTube for, what do you say, about a year?
Yes.
And he's a really smart patient. He drove 6.5 hours here to get his spine checked because he doesn't have a lot of pain per se. He has a little bit of low back pain, some ridiculous pain that he's had in the past, but nothing real significant, no accidents or injuries. I've already done his orthopedic neurological test, and you know, one of the things that I want to share with you today is pain is not really a good gauge of whether you should be adjusted or not. You should actually be looking at other factors like your biomechanics, which is posture. Posture is a mirror of your spinal biomechanics. So we're going to check that out with Fernando right now. I've already done that, but I want to show you. I'm going to have you flex your head forward and backwards, Fernando, eyes closed. Then back to neutral. Okay, I know you hear me say this a lot, but his head is forward. His ear's dropping right here over his clavicle. And his head's also translated to the right on the x-axis. Do you see that in the mirror, Fernando? And you see you got more room here on this right side than you do over here on this left side. So your pelvis and lower thoracic spine have shifted left on the x-axis. This is forward to the right, so you got a little curve going on here. Now, he really didn't come in complaining of any pain today. So let's go ahead and lay on your tummy. I've already done his orthopedic neurological exam, which was fine. He did not have any positive orthopedic neurological tests. Range of motion was good. Reflexes all +2 equal and active. But in his examination, his right leg is 1/2 inch shorter than his left leg. And then when I bring him up, it actually gets longer, and that tightens up in his thighs. And if you notice, he's not now, but he was sitting on a wall over here on this right side, and that's the one that's coming up short. His SI joint's out right there. He's not having a lot of pain on that, but when I get up in here to L5, that's tender, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's L4. These are all tender right through here. Yeah. And then into his lower thoracics, he's got some tenderness right there too that he didn't realize he had. And then palpating his spine, which is what a chiropractor should do in his exam, right there sore too, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one's real sore. Yeah. A good chiropractor should be able to palpate your spine and tell you where you're out of place. That neck's out right there, yeah. And right there. Yeah. And then you got an atlas on the right there as well. So, lock your right leg straight and lift your whole right leg off the table. Okay, do the same thing now with the left one. Now see, he's got good sacral range of motion bilaterally, so he doesn't have any sacral deviation. So his problem's starting off in the SI joint on the right. So I'm going to adjust that one first. So don't wait until you're in pain to get chiropractic evaluation and find out if you're a candidate for chiropractic care. I only accept patients who have biomechanical improprieties or subluxations in their spine or pelvis or extremities that I know that we can help with the chiropractic adjustment. If you think about it, in most disease processes, like cancer, for instance, a lot of people don't find out until it's late in the game. There we go. Now I'm going to adjust you over there on that knee chest today there. Okay. There we go. Okay. You're going to feel your head popping up a little bit on this one. Good. Okay, let's turn you on your back now. Okay, square up on the table. There you go. Good. Again, you're going to feel your head popping up a little bit. His head's a little forward, so see what I'm doing with this adjustment is I'm contacting his zygomatic arches here, not adjusting his cheeks. We're bringing his head up and back on the x-axis and the z-axis. Good. Okay, now slide down this way about half an inch. Put your arms out like this. Palms up. Relax your hands on you. Tell me for a second now, Fernando. There we go. You should have felt that in your knee all the way up to your low back.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Good job. Okay, let's sit you face this way now. Good. He's been listening. He got up sideways. I watch everything. Fernando's a big fan of the ring dinger, so he doesn't have any conditions or accidents or injuries or vascular issues that would prevent me from doing the spinal decompression on him today, so we'll do that for him since he drove 6.5 hours to get here. Good. Crack Egg's gonna love you. Okay, let's have you come over here on this other table now. This is a Gonstead knee chest table. I want to have you lay, or not lay, but put your knees on the table here and face all the way up in here. Oh, up a little higher in there. There you go. Now just let your spine kind of dip down in there and relax and sink. Just let it sink down in there. Okay, now, keep breathing. That's it, very good. Okay, now let's come over here. That's a really deep adjustment. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna lay you on your back right here now with your pelvis there. You just lay flat, I'll get him in there. There it is. Feel tight?
Yeah, a little tight.
Just let your legs bend and relax naturally. This is how you should start sleeping, by the way. It's on your back with your legs elevated. Just put a clothes basket and a pillow on top of it and duct tape it to get your legs up this high. Okay, now you want to keep your teeth together. Breathe through your nose only. Just close your eyes. Oh, yeah. Home run. Yep. I don't even have to ask if you felt that one all the way down.
No.
Okay, now let me have your head. Drop it in my hand. Oh, yeah. Told you the crack addicts were going to love you. Oh, yes, sir. That's the famous Palmer diversified rotary brake right there. That's one of my favorite adjustments, actually. Very good. Okay, now let's come over here and stand in front of the mirror again. Now, see, he's already standing up straighter. See? Okay, see how you're standing up straighter with your shoulders squared off?
Yes.
See how that evened that space out?
Oh, yeah.
Let's have you flex your head forward and backwards again. Now back to normal. Oh, yeah. Take a look. So pull these up and back. This is still your homework. We're going to come straight back, and you're a little bit right, so we're going to go left. Now look at the wall behind you. You're going to do these 15 repetitions 3 times a day. There we go. Okay, now relax. That's called mirror image exercises. Let's try that same thing again, Fernando. This should feel smoother to you this time.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. Now look at the spacing now. Your hands are at your sides as opposed to being way out in front of you now.
Oh, yeah.
Your head's up and back over your shoulder now. See, your ear's over your shoulder now compared to being way out here over your clavicle. We got about an inch difference already. Do you feel different?
Oh, yeah, I do.
So this is your very first experience in chiropractic care, right?
Yes, it is.
And you drove 6.5 hours to get here. Would you mind sharing with our YouTube audience how you feel this first adjustment?
I feel really different. I feel taller. I feel more centered, more balanced as well.
Yep, that's because you are. Well, thank you, and
Thanks a lot.
we appreciate you letting us have the opportunity to do this YouTube video on you today and show people that chiropractic's not just about pain. You want to catch it before it becomes painful and you have herniated disc. If you get adjusted as a lifestyle change, it's a lot better off than it is to be dealing with a herniated disc or spinal canal stenosis down the road if you let it go. Because if you get misaligned and you keep driving your body down the road fast, which most of us are on a race car driving our bodies, you're going to wear and tear the tires, which are the disc, and the front end parts, which are the joints of the spine. So that little analogy should help you kind of recognize that you're wearing and tearing your spine as the gravity's pulling us down every single day. This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. We'll see y'all soon.